Hey guys, good evening. Welcome to another Art Throwdown edition. It's Friday night, July 31st, and I'm here ready to get crafty. I'm gonna wait till some more folks pop in. Hey Ashley. Hello. Ashley joined. And let's see who else we've got. A few others will probably be popping in. Hey Trisha, hope you're doing well. Welcome back. I'm going to start getting all my little doodads organized here for you guys. Hello, that's right. Yeah, so Russ is actually not going to be joining us tonight because he is stuck at the theater. So he's got a late night, so he's probably, I think he's still at work actually. So no Russell tonight, believe it or not. So hey Anna. It'll just be me. So hope you guys can handle it. I've got my trusty pad of, I stole this from my kids, scrap paper. And I think, I have oodles of projects that I could be working on tonight. So I think one of the things, hey Nick, one of the things I'm going to be working on tonight is a never before seen, and actually I've never seen these before either because I just got them. A letterpress stamp demo. So my parents were at an antique show not too long ago, and they very nicely bought some extra stamps. So I'm pretty excited about these. Going to get a chance to use them. And then there's time. Hey Dorothy, welcome. Welcome to Art Throwdown. For those of you who are just joining, my co-host is actually still at the theater. He works on Broadway, and he is tearing down a show. So I guess that's quite a process. And sometimes he works late. So tonight, unfortunately, is one of those nights. So you guys won't be getting the usual amount of banter between Russ and I, but you'll be getting 50% of that banter tonight. So there we are. So we've got these, and actually it's a good thing he's not on because I have some really creepy letterpress stamps that my parents bought me. One of them, I'll show you guys. One is a jolly juggling clown. And Russ, when you watch this in the future, don't be scared. Hey, Jennifer. And then I don't know what this thing is, where it came from, but this looks like a really distressed looking clown. So I don't know the origin of this one either, but I am going to do a stamping demo with these new stamps tonight. So that'll be fun. And then, selfishly, I have postcard collages that I have made before. Yeah, actually, definitely. It's like, definitely looks like swimmy. I've got some other postcard collages that just need finishing. So I need to put some paper backing on these guys before I finish them off. So I think that'll be the second half of this evening. Hey, Fee. Hey, Patty. So, yeah. Oh, and Jamanji is back. Hey. Premium supplier of memes, wholesale memes, awesome memes. So I guess without further ado, I'm going to show you guys what I've got here. Okay. So Russell was actually the one who tipped me off on this product, but Sukaneko is one of my absolute favorite brands of stamper ink. So I've got different colors and things like that. So I'll be using some of these to do the inking from these letterpress stamps. And let's see, I've got tulip red. I've got a few different colors that I've actually never used before. So those might be kind of fun. I've got tulip red. Let's see, we've got, purple delight. So, hey Frank, channeling Prince a little bit. Purple rain, purple delight. And then there's another one, the blue one, cornflower. So we'll be playing with these a little bit tonight. That'll be kind of fun. And yeah, I'm dying to see what these stamps actually look like once we start stamping. So for those of you just joining, Russ is not with us tonight. Russ is stuck at the theater. They are holding him hostage. Yeah, Jennifer, feel free to join. I was planning to do some stamping, and I would love to see what you've got as well. Yeah, pop on in. You guys are always free to jump in. If Russ is a no-show, which tonight, unfortunately, he's not here, but we'll probably see him again on Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, absolutely. Pop me a join request and yeah, I'm gonna get all my supplies ready. I'm just gonna keep an eye out here for Jennifer's join request so you guys can kind of see. These are the stamps. So these are actually, no joke, these things are heavy. Look at the weight on these things. These are just absolutely dense stamps. So this is not like some of these have wooden blocks. So some of these are wooden block with metal stamps on them. But some of these things, I don't know if they're made out of lead or some other sort of metal, but these suckers are heavy. So we will get to take a look at some of these. And by the way, I think if I had to pick out of this box so far, you guys will see them soon. I think my top two faves, for different reasons, are this sun-kissed stamp. Oh, actually my camera shows it backwards just by nature of how it does the video. So this is how it'll look when it's stamped. And so I kind of like old school logos and kitsch, so that's awesome. And then this one is, I think actually this one is definitely, look at this one. Isn't this guy creepy? This guy's definitely swimmy. So creepy. Yeah, so we're going to start doing some of these. You guys can, Jennifer says, hang on. Okay, yeah, no worries, Jennifer. Take your time. I'm going to get some of my supplies ready. I'm going to crack open this brand new ink pad that I bought. Grabbed this guy off Amazon a few months ago because, you know, it was like COVID shopping. You know, when you get really bored and there's not much else to do and we couldn't leave the house. It was just one of those moments where I hopped into Amazon and I'm like, let's go. Let's buy art supplies. Ashley says, can't wait to see that one stamped. Oh, heck yes. So I think, let's do this first. I'm going to turn these around so you guys can actually see them. Hey, Catherine. Welcome. Good evening. Happy Friday to everyone. So here's Sunkissed. I'm going to start with this guy just because I'm a sucker for some 80s nostalgia. Look at that. This thing, or maybe it was earlier than that. Maybe it's from the 70s. Possibly earlier. Not sure. But we'll give this a whirl. All right, so there's my stamp pad. And actually, Russ taught me this technique. Before, I was just kind of mashing the stamp downward into the stamp pad. Apparently, that's not the right way to do stamping. So Russ taught me the upside down technique, which actually saves you a little bit of ink and you don't end up getting so much ink around the edges. Sorry, guys. The Amazon guy will visit Patty a lot this week. Well, Patty, I hope everything is going well there for you. A lot of us are sending good prayers and vibes and good thoughts to you and your family. So, absolutely. All right, so here's the ink pad. Ooh, look at that. Look how bright that is. Yes. All right, so we're going to try it. You guys will be the first ones to witness this stamping. Ready? Boom. Okay, I kind of like it. And of course it's backwards because my camera does everything backwards. But you kind of get the idea. So there's Sunkissed. And I think just by order of, actually, but in no particular order, I'm going to do the rest of these. Petty says, where did you find all those heavy ones? Those actually came from an antique show. Hang on. I have a family member walking by. Check it out. So these came from an antique show, and it's up in Madison County, New York, way upstate. So for those of you who are from New York City or the surrounding area, I mean like real upstate. Madison County, pastures, cow fields. There is a little town up here called Bouckville, New York, and every Sunday they have a really cool open air flea market, or antique show rather. So since COVID hit, they have resurrected that. So I guess in the past, this Sunday antique market, this maybe 20 years ago they used to do it that way, and then they stopped, and then they used to do a couple of big shows throughout the spring and summer, but all of that got canceled this year due to COVID. So they still had a couple structures out in the field there, like pole barns and stuff like that. So I love it. Every Sunday all these antique dealers pop in, and they showcase all their wares, and that's where the stamps actually came from. So it's pretty cool stuff. And this one lady, her father was a letterpress, like a printing press. He had a printing press company. So when they cleaned out his estate, literally there were boxes and boxes and baskets filled with these things. And there were a lot of heavy lead ones. Hey, Jennifer. So
Hey.
that's where they came from. And my dad got me this whole box of them for like $20. So I'm like, yes,
Cool.
yeah.
Letterpress.
Letterpress. Can you guys hear me okay? All right, Patty's going to play with the little one. Okay, have a good night, Patty. So that's what I'm doing. I'm stamping.
All right. Well, I have to come up with a project.
That's okay. Yeah. No
I don't
worries.
have one, like just sitting near me, but what I do have is so yesterday I actually had gotten a group of friends together, and I decided to call us the Color Club, and I was like, let's all dress in the same color, meet on Zoom, and like grab all the objects in your house of that color. So, which is funny because I was like, what should I wear? Like, 'cause I was wearing something else a second ago, and I said, grab this dress, which is blue as well.
Very cute.
And
That's like
one
total
where
summer
I was wearing
style. I love it.
a different blue dress yesterday. But anyway, so what I have still sitting on my table is all my blue objects. So, you know, so I thought maybe that could be just a silly, fun thing. So it's not quite crafting.
All good. Well, no, this falls under mixology. I think Russell would tell you this is total mixology what you're doing.
So, so maybe while you're working on your stamping,
Show us
um,
your Jennifer. Show us your wares. Like, show us all of
I'll
your
just,
cool stuff. Oh my God! What is that? Is that a squid?
it's a, it's a crocheted octopus.
Where did you
You
get
know,
that?
and he needs a little mini buddy.
Did somebody? Okay, did you make that, or did somebody make that for you?
I did not. Someone made them. I was at a craft fair in Astoria at the beer garden, and so I got that there,
Super cute.
and um, you know, and then I got also like a peep
Oh my
bunny
God,
that
those
was
are
so cute,
cute. Okay, my
and
hat's off to anybody that knows how to make those because I cannot for the life of me crochet. Like I tried once and like I don't have the adroitness in my fingers to crochet. I've tried. I cannot do it. And like every time I try it with like the little hooks or whatever, the yarn's like bleh. I just cannot. So mad
oh,
respect for
yeah,
anybody that like Nick, that includes you, anybody
yeah,
that's able
yeah.
to
I was
make
gonna be
that
like,
stuff, like
did you
that's
see
impressive.
her? What was that? A llama she made? Did you
Yeah,
see her
she
post?
made like a full-size 3D
It was
llama with
so
like it was like it
cute.
had like accessories, like it was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
super talented.
So,
Like I can't crochet for the life of me, but my hat's off to anybody out there that has that skill because that is cool.
and you know, I am kind of a Peep fan, so I got my Peeps.
That's awesome. I think one of my kids has the pink version of that peep bun, the larger bunny.
Yeah. I do have actually I have him in yellow and also in like a checkered purple. So
Ah, very cute.
and it's official because he does have the Peeps.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Nick is saying she's calling it her massive nightmare llama. Nick, I've got
Yeah.
to ask you, how long did it take you to make that thing? Because it was so detailed. I was impressed. I will say that was some crazy amount of detail there. All right. So,
So yeah, so I think if you work on your project, and I'm just gonna like quietly,
all right.
randomly hold all this blue up to the screen.
Yes, yes,
That's
yes,
my plan.
yes. All
And when
right,
I run
cool.
out of that, then I'll come up with a project.
All good. Yeah, all good. All right, so I'm going to point back down here. Here's my paper. Okay, and this one, it's kind of like a little stamping adventure we're going on here. This one's a stagecoach. Look at that. What is that blue thing? I'm going to keep asking you,
Oh,
Jennifer, what's that blue thing?
all right. I was like, I don't want to take away from you.
No,
Okay.
no, not at
This is
all.
actually it's Speedball. It's like a block printing ink, and that I got. And next Friday morning, I'm taking a trace monoprint class. So I'm really excited on Zoom. And so I needed my ink. So, and it's blue.
Block printing.
Yes.
Cool. So
Um,
would that be similar to that whole cut block process that Russ was doing?
yeah. Yeah, you can oh yeah, for that ink. Yeah, you can use that ink for it. Or I think Fee was doing some printing also. Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Is
That
it?
one
I
came out
think
good.
he's like, it's hard to see on my camera, but it looks like he's just like a little sailor or a captain in a boat. He's kind of funky. I like it. All right, next
Wait,
one.
what? You ran out of supplies twice. So, oh. Well, now that you did it once, Nick, it'll be way easier the second time, especially since we all want one.
So wait, how long did it take her to make one?
It sounds like a few months because she ran out of supplies twice.
Months. Oh
So
my
by the time she
God.
started and then got new supplies and then finished, it was months. But normally it's a few days, only if she's
But
motivated.
still, like I have to tell you, I'm impressed by the dedication. Like you started a crazy detailed project and you finished it. That's impressive. All right. This thing looks like some kind of Norseman or Viking, not sure. So we're just gonna stamp it.
So this is a spoon with a smiley face inside of it. So it's good for ice cream, not soup, because then the soup would go through the holes.
All right, this thing needs extra ink. I'm trying again. All right. All right, I'm saving Swimmy for last just because I think it's the most suspenseful of all of these dudes. I'm going to do another one. This guy, I cannot tell what some of these things are because there's so much detail in each of these individual stamps. This thing has some sort of Greek thing going on. I see like it almost looks like little columns or something. So let's try it.
Mm.
Let me try it again. This guy.
All right. Angel 81 joined, which is actually my friend Lisa. Hi.
Oh, hey.
I am
Welcome.
showing blue objects just because.
Because why not? It's awesome.
And I have this random weird I don't know, this little tiny funnel that I kind of just found in my room. I don't know if I've ever used it for anything.
I still can't tell what this one is. It's a guy with like a piece of column or something.
Wait, which one are we looking
Can you
at?
see this one up here? Here, let me see if I can pull the paper up. Can you see this?
Oh, it looks like a head coming out of a bucket. Like maybe it's a little kid, popping out of the bucket,
I don't
like or
know. It's
hiding in a
really, that's one of the weirdest ones I don't know. Yeah, it's like or it looks like I don't know, up close it almost looks like a person playing a pan flute or something. It's a pan flute, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know what the origin is, where this thing came from. That's part of the mystery, and I think part of the fun with these things is like this one looks like a guy holding a tray, like he's a little waiter or chef or something. Maybe, yeah, Nick, it does have a bit of a Monty Python vibe to it, so not sure. All right, this guy
so
He's a little chef or something. Let's try this one. Some of these are easier to tell than others. Like this one, I'm pretty sure was from a restaurant or maybe a, I don't know, culinary supply place. That's part of the fun, is trying to figure out what these things came from.
Let's see. And then, so I also did this pop-up workshop yesterday. So this is a blue pop-up.
It's pretty. Is that all one sheet of paper?
Yeah. So I was adding squares. Maybe that's a good idea as to what to do. Let me get some scissors.
Sure. Oh, and you know what? There's one technique that I did not try yet that I should. I forget. It was Ashley or Patty, I forget who, but someone told me to put something soft or bouncy underneath the paper that I'm stamping on. So sometimes that kind of helps get all the contours in there of the stamp. So maybe that's why this guy's not inking quite as well.
And so when you use those letterpress things like on the letterpress machine, I actually do have a book that I printed some wood and metal type with. So you can't really tell on camera, but there's like when you feel it, you feel an indentation in the page because it presses into the paper.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you can feel it on the front,
so it's different from a rubber stamp, because with the rubber stamp, there's a little bit of give to the actual stamp or the die cut that's, or the stamp that's cut, or the stamp that's stamping. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's that smushiness from the rubber, and this is solid because it is made of lead, and because it's like the give is in the paper moves opposed to the stamp moving.
Right. Ah, this one, look at this one, guys. I think this is an old-fashioned letterpress, actually.
Yeah, wait, let me see that.
Can you see that?
I think that might be the Washington hand press. So
it's a super vintage, old school, hand press, it looks like.
Because you had to like move this handle, and then the machine would like press down, and yeah.
Cool.
So that's. So here's just another page. This like book. It was all about using words actually to create like the alphabet. So like C was actually like the letter C. It was referencing. So, all right. So let's make a pop-up.
Heck yeah. Let's make a pop-up.
All right. Oh, also, right. Blue car. Okay. So I'm taking a piece of paper and folding it in half. Where is my bone folder? There we go. Okay. Oh. Wait. No. Okay, I think that's too hard.
This one looks kind of cool. It's like an S with a lightning bolt through it. So I don't know if that was from an electrician or something. All right.
All right.
This one,
I don't know.
I honestly don't know what this one is. It's almost like, it's like the Magdalene Laundries or something. No, I don't know. It's a bunch of like washerwomen, and it looks like it's an old school laundry.
That didn't make sense.
It's like a laundry factory line or something. All right, so let's put some ink on this one and see what it does. Like old school laundromat.
I spent all the time trying to get my camera go down, and then I was like, no, wait, I need it up. So I'm going to make two cuts. So one here and one over here. And I'm cutting halfway between the bottom and the top of the paper. And now I have the tab here. Oh, that came out really good.
It's interesting too because it looks like this was part of a larger stamp that got cut up. There's a little bit of text on the upper corner here. Yeah, so that's
Nice.
that one. I've got
And
three
then
more
when
to go.
you like let's say you were to stamp or print it on the press, it takes actually the long part is about setting up the like your type or your image like on the press bed with all your so it's not moving. So you would want to print like at least like 100 once you have it all set up.
Right.
So to make use of all your setup time. So which is also yeah different from stamps in that way. But you know, this is a good way to use it as well.
This one didn't come out as good, so I'm going to try it again, but it's like a little stagecoach and there's a donkey back there and I think there's like a little baby cactus and there's a old school western building in the background. So,
Cool. All
bye.
right,
Hey Fee,
Fee's
have a great evening. Actually, I should
yeah.
say have a good morning, Fee. Fee's in Scotland. I keep forgetting.
It's like the middle of the night or something right now.
It's like, yeah, it's like 4:30 in the morning or something right now in Scotland. So, I admire Fee's dedication. She always pops on here. So,
And creating my pop-up.
all right, I'm going to try a more rigid surface on this one. See if that makes a difference. No, it does not. About the same. Okay.
So
I'm going to have
now
to
I have my
practice a
pop-up.
little bit with that one. But you can kind
Which
of
one
make
did
out
you
the
do? The
details
horse
there.
and carrot?
Yeah, you can kind of make out the details there. Yeah, that's always the trick with some of these letterpress stamps. Some of them stamp more clearly than others, so you have to kind of use a different technique sometimes. Depends. All right, so I also have. All right, Russell, if you're watching in the future, you should totally fast forward by like 5 minutes because I know you're not going to like what's coming up next. All right, we have two clowns, guys. We have a jolly clown and we have a scary clown. So I'm going to start with the nice clown first. And of course, when I knew that they were going back to this antique market, I'm like, okay, if you see anything that's like an old logo or something that's weird, I'm like, you know what I like, so go pick it up. So they found this, and then they found the scary clown. So we'll do the good clown first. Let's see how he turns out.
And I'm working on my pop-up. And also A Tempo New York has joined, which is a boutique in my neighborhood
Oh,
that I
hi.
love.
All right, so that one came up fairly clean. All right. Oh, Nick's gonna be. Oh,
Oh,
Nick, don't flip your screen over. See, he's like a good benevolent
wait,
clown.
this is
See,
a
he
happy
means no
clown.
ill. He's really nice. Look, he's juggling like little blocks or something. This is a totally harmless clown, I can assure you.
She's getting ready for the next clown.
Okay, if anybody does not like clowns or you have like extreme clown phobia, look away for the next minute. But I'm gonna go take this scary clown, Ashley. We shall call him Swimmy, based on my awesome story. True story. Oh man, this thing's about to spit out some crazy detail. Ready? Here goes. I am
And
so
here we
excited
pop up.
about this one. Oh, I, yeah, that one is really, look at the detail. That is a
All
really
right,
freaking,
Erica, not too bad.
that's a creepy looking one though, right? So I can't tell
Just
if
like
he was
scream.
part of like a Halloween catalog, maybe. It looks like a costume, doesn't it?
I'm like interested in the hat that it's wearing.
And I
It's
can't.
kind
It
of
looks like
decorative.
I don't know, male, female. I don't cannot tell, but it's got a
That's what
flower
I'm
hat.
wondering.
Looks like a dude, but I'm not
Possibly a
sure.
scarecrow.
Is he a
Says mailbox number.
what are you? Are you a scarecrow? Are you a clown? Are you a scarecrow clown? I don't know. A lot of detail though on that one. So those are my awesome block stamps or letterpress.
Letterpress box.
Letterpress.
Yeah. There I know like the smaller ones that are kind of almost like more like border decoration that they're called ornaments. I'm
Oh,
not completely sure if the image ones are called ornaments. I feel like I always call them that, but I don't know if I'm actually technically incorrect. Um,
got it.
but it's like they're ornamental, versus like type, which is text.
Right. Well, I would guess. I mean, this one's definitely type, but it's a logo too.
No,
So,
that would, yeah, versus type that is like the movable type, the individual letters that it's set. So that's kind of more like type where that's like a block.
cool. All right. So now that I've
But
done my
yeah.
original,
Oh wait, I just realized,
oh, go
wait,
ahead.
hold up that sun kiss one more
Oh,
time.
sure.
Keep holding up the sun
Yeah, no
kiss.
worries. I'll be right
Sun
here.
kiss.
And
All right.
I've
So
also
I
got
just
my
so happened.
ink remover. Ah, yeah, check out. It's always fascinating to me. Look how the logo has evolved on Sunkist over the years. This, I'm going to peg this. I mean, what do you guys think? This looks like this Sunkist logo could be from the 60s or 70s. What do you all think?
Oh, you guys work on that.
Yeah, I'm like, you guys think about this for a
Yeah, as
second.
I
Does
type that in.
benevolent clown. Nick says there's only evil clowns. All right, well, the
Oh,
clowns are
right.
gone.
Yeah, I'm glad you came back. We forgot to tell you to come
Oh
back.
yeah, I should have been like, Nick, it's safe.
Anyway, so I was
The
like, oh my
throwdown is safe
God,
again. All the threats have been
Sunkist
removed.
Power.
Yeah, but so yeah, I'm guessing that's 1970s, 60s or 70s, maybe. But anywho, all right, hipster Nan says
50.
50s. Really? Ah, maybe so. Maybe so. Cool. Well, that's like what was I was watching Mindhunter the other day, and the series is set in the late 70s, and I don't know when they made the show, I don't know where they got it from, but there was like an old school can of Pringles from the late 70s sitting on the counter in one of the scenes, and I'm like, oh my god, I kind of remember when Pringles looked like that versus like the new logo. So I don't know,
I don't
that
know.
I go on like rabbit hole research binges on that. It's just I find it fascinating. I don't know. Evolution of logos and branding. Anyway, so this is Days On, and this is my handy dandy all purpose ink remover. It's pretty trusty. It works really well. You just kind of rub it over the top of this little, it's almost like a bingo dauber, but it's that awesome stamp oil that takes all the ink off.
Interesting. I have a different stamp cleaner. Let me go grab mine.
Oh yeah, let's race them. Let's compare them. Usually to clean these, I daub them on my dauber. Dab them on my dauber. Anyway, it's a dauber. I put it on the dauber and then I stick it in the paper towel. And that's how we clean the Sunkist. So there we go. It does a pretty good job getting the ink out of all these tiny little crannies inside of the stamp. So
All right, so this is, I do use pledge wipes, like baby wipes,
oh,
the
do
same
you?
as Russ,
Okay.
but I also call it a magic spritz. I think
Okay.
it has witch hazel in it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then you just spritz some onto your stamp.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have the stamp scrubby pad.
Oh man, you've got like the entire kit. I've just got like the starter pack over here with this little
And then
guy.
it's like fuzzy. And then you wipe this here. And then that gets off your ink. And then once this gets like really dirty,
Mm-hmm.
you could actually just pull it out and clean it. Okay, wait, this one's a little hard to pull out on the spot. But this comes out and then you wash this with soap and water. Um Mailbox memories. Wait, I'm like forgetting everyone's name.
Ashley.
I need to
Ashley
write a
says, "Is the
cheat
ink
sheet down.
remover expensive?" No, I think I got this thing for about $5-6 maybe off Amazon. It's anyway, it's under 10, and there's a little goes a long way. So it got this fuzzy little top, and you just kind of rub your stamp on the top of it, and then I usually after I do this, I usually wipe the excess oil off onto like a paper towel just to make sure that it's off the stamp. But yeah, under $10, and
Oh,
yeah,
so you use the paper towel, whereas I do the scrubby thing.
yeah. See, you've
I
got like the
actually,
scrub daddy for stamps. Look at that. Hey Pam. Pam just
I have to
joined.
say, oh, hey Pam. My cousin was really into stamps and she was trying to weed her collection out, and I was gifted this. So,
Ah,
yes, good way to start your collection
I
for
love
that.
Russ's story about collecting all the Stamping Up products, and then he's like, "I'm going to donate these to a school." I'm like, some of these collections, man, I swear, Stampin' Up and like Cricket, I'm like, they're craft cults. I swear to God, like you buy one item and then next thing you know, your house is
You
overrun
have
with this
a lot.
stuff. It's just amazing how it hooks you.
I actually
It's good
just got
marketing.
these boxes to organize. I was like, I had everything all in one box and it was kind of getting really jumbled. So now I'm like, oh yeah, I need to divide them up. So my pop-up's coming along.
That looks
Wait,
cool.
lighting.
That blows my
Here,
mind
there
that
we
you can do that with a single piece of paper. So Jennifer, that's the one you took the Zoom class to learn?
No, when? Oh
Uh,
no, I taught this class yesterday. On
oh.
So yeah, we this is sort of with a lot of add-ons, but no, yeah, I taught this class, so I taught people how to do this, and this one was like our kind of final one with these pieces, boxes coming out of boxes.
That is cool.
Um, yeah. Oh, I think. Oh wait, I could
So
do
what
one
I'm
more.
curious, the rest of you guys out there that are working on a project, what's everybody else working on out there? As Russ always likes to ask, what do you do and what are you guys working on?
Oh, and also, so while you were having a break and Russ was stuck on the subway, a few of us did a Zoom gathering last night, to like say hi to each other.
Oh, that's awesome.
Um, yeah, Janet took a photo of us all in our Zoom. It's sort of a while back, if you scroll back on the our group feed. So it was fun, hanging out, and Jim was the only one coloring. We all were doing nothing, but he was working on his coloring.
Awesome. As he usually does. Awesome, awesome.
Oh, wait. There.
Well, he's been coloring that 1960s coloring book. So I'm like, dude, that is so up your alley. It's got like the
I know,
peace,
that was
love, like the peace and love and whatever, like Volkswagen bus. And yeah, that thing had some
perfect fit.
very
Oh,
cool pictures
wait,
in it.
okay. Ashley's making 2 birthday cards for friends. Right, I got that right.
Cool.
And Nick's watching the Dodgers game. And Zoe's coloring cute animals.
Right on. All right.
Right.
It's a nice way to wind
Okay.
down on a Friday night. Oh, by the way, if anybody is obsessed like I am with the store Tuesday morning, they're closing a whole bunch of their locations. And can I tell you guys, I am so sad. All the ones that I would frequent up here in upstate New York, they're all closing. I'm so bummed.
I don't know
So
Tuesday morning.
there might be some, like, there might be one on Long Island, maybe. So you'd have to go
Hmm.
out a ways to get to it. But all of their craft stuff, and the one that I went to in upstate this afternoon, all of their craft stuff, no joke, is 40% off. So not a terrible deal. So if anybody else is near that store and you are as obsessed as I am, go to the craft aisle because you might be able to get some sweet deals there. Some pretty sweet deals. And they had scrapbook paper. Oh my God, they had acrylic stamps. They had We Are Memory Keepers, like just all sorts of different little kits and crafting equipment from that brand. Tons of stuff, washi tape, like you name it. You could go crazy in there.
Is it an art store
It's
or a craft store or
it's
discount?
got an arts section, like so it has like an arts and crafts like product category. They have a whole aisle dedicated to it, but it's basically like home goods, but they've got furniture, they've got rugs, they've got toys, there's a section with gourmet foods. You can buy like housewares. There's a whole baking and cooking section. They have seasonal stuff, so you can buy like gardening equipment, garden ornaments. Like it's like an adventure walking in that place. They have a really good bath and body section, and the stuff is decently priced. I think it's if once you get the stuff on sale, your deal is typically better than what you would get at say like a TJ Maxx for a comparable product. Sometimes.
Cool.
So, yeah, check out that store. If anybody has it near them, go run to the craft aisle. It's awesome. It is awesome.
Then once I do my pop-up, I can put a paper behind it, kind of to really turn it into a card. So there's a back to it. And then you can see the color kind of coming through
Oh, I like that
all of the
contrast. That's
spaces.
pretty.
Yeah. So I'm going to just grab my glue stick to glue it.
And Ashley says Ashley's going to go to Tuesday morning tomorrow. Envious. Because I'm fascinated. I'm like, our store is about to close up here, so it's going to close at the end of August. But I overheard the cashier saying that they might actually close even earlier than that. So for a lot of these, I think late August is going to be it for some of these locations. So total bummer.
Over the holidays, I don't know if anyone knows Ricky's. It's like a beauty supply store. So they were closing. And wait, have you done words with that before? I feel like oh, wait, words. Wait, what do you mean, Nick?
Have you
Have I
done?
done
Oh, have
bits
you
of
done a
words?
pop up where you did like actual text lettering cut into the paper, like to make like
Um,
just like hi or
you
happy
can.
birthday?
I haven't really actually. Um, I I was doing it with some image on the background, like in creating certain pictures popping forward, um, to like emphasize. Um, but I have not done words. But I'm sure it's out there. So you might have seen it somewhere. And it's definitely possible.
And Jennifer, what's that technique called? Pop up paper?
Um,
Pop up card?
I just call it like pop-up cards. Yeah, I call it like simple shapes because there is pop-up has like I feel like two fields. There's kind of this where it's just using the paper itself to create like geometric popping up shapes, or there's using the bait like kind of bases for pop-up where you might use like the square as like a mount, not a mount, like something that you would put something else onto to make an image pop in front of it.
Uh-huh.
Um, or like there's wheels or V folds, like there's a whole nother kind of pop-up field where you're using uh paper to create images, to get images to pop up. I don't know, am I saying this right? Let
Yeah,
me know
no,
if it's
I get
making
what
sense.
you're. Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's like I don't know, one sheet paper pop-ups or something.
Yeah, like that's what this is. But then like some people just use like they don't quite highlight it in this way. They just use it as a way to have images pop up more, which is really cool also. But that's in a way like a whole nother field. Um, where this is kind of what I'm good at. So, but there is this artist, Colette Fu, um, and she creates these really like some of them are really large and they're for culture. So some of it is like I want to say like maybe Chinese food. Actually, I'm not sure her culture is, but maybe she was visiting somewhere or whether she was, I think in Africa, visiting different cultures. But so it's she uses graphic images and prints them out and then puts them on like the support systems to create pop-ups. And when it's closed, it's just like literally like a flat book. And then you open it and literally this whole scene pops
Wow.
up out of it that you would like not expect at
So it's
all.
like a children's
So,
pop-up book, but like on steroids.
and for adults,
And for
yeah.
adults. Wow.
Yeah, and it's considered like an artist's book instead of, like a children's book.
What's the name of the
But
artist again, Jennifer?
Colette Fu.
Fu?
Yes.
Colette Fu. Okay. I gotta look at that. I gotta look into her stuff. It sounds
Yeah.
amazing. Like as a kid,
Yeah.
I was obsessed with pop-up books. I loved like Richard Scarry. Anything that had pop-up, I was all about pop-up books. So
Yeah, no, there's also Robert Sabuka. He's like really popular in the kids like children's book area. Um and also has like a lot of really cool techniques for making things. Oh wait, I just realized as I'm trying to do that, I have this really weird book that actually does have Chinese food popping out of it.
oh, funny. All right, yeah,
My
I'm dying to see that. That sounds cool.
friend gave it, or my mom's friend gave it to me, and it's like it's kind of like so ugly at this point you kind of love it
Okay.
because it's just so weird. Um, so here's this. So this is not the artist I'm talking about, just to be clear.
Okay.
This
This
is
is a
this
different
other
different
random,
artist, but same concept.
yeah, other weird book that I have. Nothing to do with the artist. But so ready? Okay. So,
What?
so this
So is
is
that abstract? Or is that newspaper abstract? What is that?
yeah. I feel like it's like these
That is
birds coming out of
cool.
the newspaper.
Ashley says no. F you.
Yeah, F you. I
I
know
knew
that
someone was gonna. I knew someone was gonna
because I
latch
know
on to
you
that.
said that, and I'm
Ashley,
like,
it's
it
always
is.
you. You're the one. Ashley, you're the one.
Okay.
Oh my god. Her name is Colette Fu. Everyone. Okay, moving
Yeah.
on. All right. That is that. What is
House
that? Boats? Sailboats?
boat.
Those are
Yeah.
cool.
Yes.
I'm envious of you guys who have all of these cool paper things. Like, where do you find stuff like this?
So this is this weird like picnic thing going on.
That is unusual.
Okay.
What are those? Wait, what are those? Go back a page. What are all those loopy things in the picnic scene?
What?
What are those?
I don't know. I don't know. There's like birds coming off of them though.
Oh, weird. It's like birds flying around. I don't know.
It's funny. I haven't looked at this one in so long. Okay. And
Janet's
then
talking about Tuesday morning. Or wait, no, Ashley, wait, shoot. Oh my God.
wait, that's
We have some
Janet.
smells.
No, that's
Oh,
Janet.
Janet is, I'm so sorry. Janet is talking about Tuesday
Tuesday
morning.
morning. Wait. No, tomorrow's Saturday morning, guys. Right?
I'm talking about the store. You guys gotta go. There's so much good craft stuff in there. You will freak out if you've never been in that store, in that section. If you hit it just right, you get some really good bargains. Just saying. Really good bargains. And you guys know me. I'm a girl with an eye for a bargain, so you know. It's my favorite. What's that? Wait, is that a doghouse?
Yeah, it's like made out of as if it's like packing materials. Because
Uh-huh.
there's like the packing peanuts and the fragile sticker, and they made a house with these dogs.
Oh wow.
Um, and okay, now ready. So it starts out like that, and then here's the crazy one. Oh my god. Wait, but you have to explain a joke is not really funny. Wait, what's not funny? Because everything's
Just
funny.
for in full disclosure, I have been up since 4:30 this
Wait,
morning. So yeah.
let's do this. Oops. Okay, there we are. So you see the Chinese food container,
Yes, the takeout container, yes.
and then okay, and then this side has um, it's like
Is it a
dragon.
dragon? Aw, look at that. Look at the spikes on it. How cool.
Figure out how to hold this.
Oh, Janet's asking where did you get that
Just
book, Jennifer? Do you
this
remember?
book. So I feel like it was on Amazon, but it was my mom's friend got it. I have the I could write you guys the like the paper engineer author. I'll put it in the chat
Yeah,
afterwards.
if you happen to find it, I'd be
And
very curious.
so
I have another obsession that's on Amazon. I have not bought it yet, but I want to at some point. It's called the Antiquarian Sticker Book. Has anybody seen this or does anybody have this? It's like, it's got a bunch of really cool, and like, this is totally Ashley's like style. It's got a lot of vintage looking stickers in it. And it looks like stuff from like turn of the century. It is a crazy detailed sticker book, and I want it. Like I keep seeing it on Amazon. Every time I look on there, I'm like, ooh. But then I go, do I
thumbs
really
up.
need more stickers? No, no, I don't. Yeah, Jennifer's gonna try to pop the name of that author into the chat for that
So
funky
I'll put the
pop up.
artist and then the author, which are two different things. And then you can compare.
Nice. And I think, believe it or not, I don't know where the heck the night went, but we have like 5 minutes left. How
I
does this
know.
always
I
happen
I
to
feel
us?
like
Every night, it's
you had
like
a
this.
plan to do lots of crafting, and then I came on and distracted you.
Oh no, it's all good. Like, I just kind of take my time and muddle my way through my project, and then I look up and I'm like, oh, whoa. I don't know how time flew by, but it always does.
All right, I'm working on gluing, even though it looks like I'm doing nothing. I just
All good.
can't get this to go low.
And for those of you who are not yet initiated, Russ also has a show on Sunday called The Studio at 2 p.m. Eastern. So check out Russ Romano on Instagram. You can check out his studio session, which is an hour every Sunday at 2 Eastern. And now last weekend he did rubber stamping. And I think Pam, if he gets your stamp set in the mail, he's going to do another demo with your new set. So I think at least that's what he's planning, I think. So you guys might want to check that out if you've not yet already. Check him out on Sundays at 2, Russ Romano. And we're here pretty much every night, Monday through Friday, 10 Eastern. So never know what we're going to pull out of our sleeve here, craft-wise.
Or otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm looking at my clock and it's 10:54.
Yeah, so it's about five-ish minutes left. Peace Lettering just joined. Hey there, good evening. So you just missed my stamp demo. I will show you guys real quick the finished product here. I will spare you the clowns because I know some of our folks here despise the clowns. So that's all good. We got Sunkissed, got a little guy in a boat. Let's see, a chef, although this one turned out a little ink heavy towards the top. This looks like an old school printing press or letterpress. There.
Yes.
Hand press. Some
Yes.
kind of Norseman, perhaps. Let's see. There's this guy with the panpipes that Nick thought was from Monty Python. There's that guy. And then
I think that's a baby coming out of a basket.
yeah, that's what I'm like. I cannot tell. That's so weird. Here's a clearer image of it. Yeah, it almost looks like panpipes or something coming out of a basket. There's that. And here's these ladies in the old school laundromat.
Some of these are like so weird because they were used as like advertisements.
Right.
You know,
It could
so
have been
it's
a
like,
business card or
yeah.
yeah.
Or just like a promotion, like a flyer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, part of the fun is trying to figure out what these were actually from. And some of them are obvious, like, you know, looks like a piece of machinery or a tool, and it's like, okay, this probably came out of a catalog. But some of these other ones are, like the clown one, I'm not going to show it because I know Nick doesn't like them, but I don't know.
It's probably
Like, where are these clowns from? Especially the evil-looking clown. I don't know what he came from. I'm like, why is this here?
Let's see. So, and then I just glued, so I made this pop-up here with all these layers. And you could see the color behind it coming through.
Nick, you're cool. All the clowns are gone.
Oh,
We're just looking at Jennifer's finished product here. That's beautiful.
So it was just really fun because then it could be a whole card, and now I just have to do the front. And when someone opens it, they have a fun hello card or whatever, birthday something.
Beautiful.
So,
Beautiful work.
yeah.
That looks awesome. I like it. All right. Well, I think we're about to get kicked off, folks, in a minute here. So thanks for tuning in as always. And we'll be back same bat time, same bat channel, 10 p.m. Eastern on Monday. And like I mentioned, Russ will have his studio Sunday at 2 Eastern. So check out Russ Romano Studio. And yeah. Oh, Jennifer's got more blue stuff. What is that guy?
Yeah.
Crab?
Yeah, he actually and on this crab guy. So it's one of these, and then you let him go, and there he goes.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
You know, there you go. And then he can, you know, play with the car.
Vintage car. Love it. Love it.
Oh, and then, oh wait, and then I have some blue Post-it with a dreidel.
Cool. Post-it with
That's
a dreidel.
actually a crayon.
That's a crayon?
Yeah, it's
Cute.
a crayon
Super cute.
dreidel. Let's see. I drew something. All right. All right. Well, that's all I have.
Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing your collection of blue themed stuff. Night, guys.